Launch week. It's the most critical moment in the lifespan of any video game. It's your one shot to make a first impression, capture the hype, and build a community. So how do you completely torpedo the momentum in less than 7 days? Momentum that's been building up for months. Well, if the growing community backlash is any indication, the developers behind EverQuest Legends are currently putting on a textbook masterclass in how to alienate a loyal player base. Today we're breaking down a disastrous week of alleged stealth nerfs, sudden paywalls, and what players are calling broken promises. Let's be fair for a second though. Mechanically, EverQuest Legends actually has a ton going for it. Players have been generally excited about the deep multi-classing system. The solo-friendly design is a breath of fresh air for classic MMO fans, and the core gameplay is, or should we say was, apparently fun. But on July 1st, the pre-order open beta went live, and instead of celebrating a smooth launch, the community reportedly walked right into a minefield of unannounced changes that critics claim feel less like game balance and more like an aggressive cash grab. Now, we got to remember here right off the rip, guys, to play EverQuest Legends, you have to pay for the box. You got to pay for the game, and then there's a sub fee. You get 1 month of sub free when you buy the box. But there is a monthly subscription for this game. And no, you cannot use your Daybreak pass to play this game. This is a completely separate monthly charge. And one of the absolute biggest points of outrage right now centers on character loadouts. In this game, there are 560 possible multi-class options. Build swapping isn't just a side feature, it's literally the core of the gameplay. During the closed beta, players had access to 16 character loadouts to manage their complex builds. But when the open beta dropped, that number quickly dropped down to 2. If you want more, reports indicate that you have to open your wallet, potentially, and buy them from the cash shop. This flies directly in the face of the developer's own FAQ, which explicitly promised that the cash shop would not convey power or advantage to characters. When a game is entirely built around changing your class on the fly and you can play multiple class combinations, restricting players to 2 is a terrible idea. It's an absolutely terrible idea. Now, that's not all, guys. That's not all. Listen to this. Catch this. Catch what I'm throwing here right now. Trade depot size went from 5,000 to 100. Equipment slots 50 to 25. Dragon Horde 125 to 50. And on top of all that, guys, a massive, reportedly 30 to 40% experience throttle. That's right, guys. In-game advertise of, hey, come chill out, have fun, visit EverQuest zones that you've never played before. They're slowing it down 30 to 40%. They're making the grind real. We got to get that sub, guys. We got to get that sub. So as you can imagine, there's a furious backlash online, of which I watched many videos last night. And for full transparency, guys, I'm not planning on playing EverQuest Legends. If I were to ever go back to EverQuest, guys, it would be on the time lock progression servers, like Frost Reaver, launched May 27th, or just go back to my characters on Freon of I. And don't get me wrong, though, I thought EverQuest Legends was a fantastic idea, and I kind of put it on the back burner in my mind that maybe someday I would purchase the box to get the free month sub and just give it a try. But now with the trifecta payment plan starting to percolate and come to the community's attention of not only buying the box to play the game, but paying a sub to play the game, and now potentially a ridiculous cash shop that you know what's going to happen, guys. There's going to be things on that cash shop that's going to make you log into the game and you're going to be like, whoa, I don't have any of that stuff, as you gaze upon the community central areas at the awesome stuff that you see everywhere. And then you feel like, well, maybe if I just spent this $5, maybe if I just spent this $10, maybe if I just spent this all on top of paying your monthly sub fee. No way. Not a chance, guys. Not a chance, guys. I'm going to roll around in some free-to-play MMOs, maybe some subscription MMOs that don't have a ridiculous cash shop. But I do feel the pain, guys, of people that have been following this beta, watching streamers play this game and having everything swept out from under them and changed right before it goes live. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Take care. Stay classy. God bless. Drop some comments down below on how you're feeling about these changes. Hit that sub button, and we'll see you next time.